was quite a coaching achievement.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think it was the players. Their effort was outstanding. You know, they really trained hard throughout the week, and they were rewarded for their effort and input throughout the week. So it was a strong performance in the end, and it was great sitting there watching it because they all played with plenty of energy and plenty of passion, and that's sort of what we've come to expect out of this game over the last few years.
Laurie, did you have to check the calendar to realise it was only February? It was on for young and old out there.
Yeah, I know. It's unbelievable. You know, I think some people still question the game, but it's as quick as any game, other than say Origin. It's as quick as an NRL game, and it's played with more intensity, in particular for the first game of the year. And yeah, the players want to be part of it, and it's a great way for us to kickstart the season.
Did the effort of a few of your guys surprise you, or anything like that?
Look, I don't know whether surprise is the right word. I think that they were certainly sort of challenged to play and have plenty of effort throughout the night, and they did that. And I think, you know, a lot of these guys, or some of the guys, hadn't played a lot of first grade football, but it's amazing when given an opportunity what you can achieve. And if you've got your mind and you're determined to do something, you can. And that's been the message that the boys have been spreading to the community throughout the week, is that, you know, if you've got a dream and you're prepared to make some sacrifices, there's no reason why you can't do something. And the boys, some of those boys showed that tonight.
JT, what's that feeling like to win that game with your mates like that?
Yeah, it was, got a little bit emotional there once that hooter went. It's just a massive week for our culture, especially you know, for what our past players have done within the game. It's a celebration of the input and the sacrifices that everyone's made to get into the NRL. So you know, it was a massive crowd tonight, and the boys responded really well. Can't give our middle third enough credit. You look at their forward pack, you know, you were questioning us, you know, whether the game would be played with any intensity or anything like that. And I think what you saw out there for a game in February was first class. So, you know, this game should be around for many years to come.
Did you challenge your forwards at all, JT, to match an international forward pack on the other side of the field?
Yeah, we had to. You know, I got asked plenty of questions during the week. Are you a little bit skinny through the forwards there? You know, we knew that. We had to put some, you know, centres playing in the back row a bit and push the boys through. But, you know, I can't give the boys a big enough rap through that middle third. You know, they understand what it means to play in this game. They understand what it means to pull on this jersey, and that's what we've been driving all week. So, you know, through the youth summit that we did as well, the work that we've done in the community is so great. You know, we're really seeing the difference that we're making there, and that's the power of rugby league.
JT, a few of those forwards haven't played first grade yet, and some only a handful of games. I imagine that will change this year, you think?
Oh, look, I think if their club coaches were watching this game, they would see a great effort from some of those boys. You know, they wouldn't look out of place in the first grade team, that's for sure.
Laurie is the only bloke from south of the border. I better ask you the Blues question. The Matt Moylan, Ryan James, these fellas you mentioned in relation to Origin. What do you think of them?
Yeah, I thought they played really well. I thought Ryan was outstanding for us. He was the most experienced sort of tight we had, so he had to dig deep and play long minutes, and he did that. So very impressed with him. And Matty at the back is a very cool sort of customer, and he acquitted himself quite well.
You're looking for a fullback, is that going to be tightly contested?
To be honest with you, mate, I haven't. I have thought about it, but there's still a long way to go between now and then, and there's plenty of players that could do that.
Enough of that. JT, the Maroons fullback.
Yeah, he was outstanding for us. You know, we've got a a good leadership group here. You know, we had the 2-day camp before we come into the game preparation, and you know what we did in that 2-day camp was outstanding. And you know, GI and Hodgie really drove this week. You know, I can't be proud of them, more proud of them what they did throughout the week. And you know, they were first class through our training sessions. They drove that, and that's what you need from them boys, because those younger lads obviously look up to them. So they see how they train, how they prepare, and hopefully, you know, that they can take something out of that.
Yeah, Hodjo spent a lot of time in the back row, and GI had to go in there and spend 10 minutes in there. So Will Chambers was another one. He was outstanding, Will.
That's his new role, I
He was great.
How did the conversation go with GI, Laurie, to say, I need you to play some time in the middle?
It's pretty easy. You ask them a question and they say, yeah, put me in. Like, whatever needs to be done. And I think that's the sort of spirit of the whole week. Like, no one sort of says, no, I'm not going to do it. They just say, yeah. And they actually, I think they enjoy it, to be honest with you. I think they don't mind going in there and doing something different. Yeah, I don't think they want to make a career change, you know, move in there permanently, but I think going in there for 5 and 10 minute spells, although Hodjo had to play a bit longer, you'd probably wake up a bit sore tomorrow, I'd say.
What do you make of Benny Barber, mate? He's been great all week and he seemed to have a bit more spring in his step.
Yeah, it looks like he's enjoying his footy again, which is, you know, what you need. And he's playing at number 6 there, so I thought he did an outstanding job there for that position. You know, we know how good he is at fullback, but he's got some really silky skills there. And you know, he's a good talker as well. Got the boys around the park. I thought Tyrone Roberts was outstanding when he came on. You know, he really controlled the game there as well with his kicking game, and also getting the boys around the paddock. So yeah, it's a great effort by everyone.
Is Tyrone a guy you've seen grow in confidence over the last 2 or 3 years?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. And you see that at Newcastle, what he's done with the team there. So yeah, you know, he'll be a part of this team for many years to come.
Does he have more of a voice this week, I guess, than when he first came into the squad a few years ago?
Yeah, I think so. I think he was a lot more comfortable within the team. You know, he trained really well during the week also. You know, I was just chopping and changing with him there to give him that confidence of you know, him playing the minutes that he had to tonight, and you know, what you see the impact that he made when he came on there. That great kick for GI, obviously, and he took the line on quite a bit as well. So you know, this game will give him a lot of confidence playing in it.
JT, the war cry pre-game was brilliant. Would you like to see that adopted at a national level?
Yeah, it's been something that's been spoken about. You know, obviously that needs to be player driven. But yeah, you know, I thought it was outstanding. I don't know what it looked like from the sidelines, but from all reports I heard, you know, it was great.
Laurie, they say in State of Origin traditionally, the concept works when Queensland dominates. Do you think in this concept it works better when the Indigenous team has got the ascendancy?
Oh, not necessarily. I think it always works if it's competed. Well, both teams turn up to compete. I think that's when you get a good contest. And if people say it's a good contest, they'll continue to watch and they'll continue to come to the game. I think if you don't take it serious, that's when people could see through it. But I know our team will always take it serious, and I think the All Stars realise that they need to take it serious, and they have done that. You know, you look at the team that they selected, and it was pretty imposing on paper, but our guys stood up to that challenge and were more than competitive.
Laurie, little Kieran Moses played one NRL game. He doesn't look out of place out there, does he?
No, he was really good, Kieran. Again, you know, I hadn't seen a lot of Kieran. I hadn't seen a lot of Chris Griswold. Hadn't seen a lot of Tyson. But the players, when they come into camp, when they've got guys of this calibre that are great leaders and great role models, and they see what they do, that makes them a better player. And just to spend some time with them, they know they don't want to let them down, and they go out there and give it their all. that's all you ever ask when someone takes the field, is just give plenty of effort, and regardless of the result, just walk off knowing that you can look your mate in the eye and say, I've had a crack for you today.
And how'd your body hold up, JT, first came back? Good way to test out the shoulder against some of those big guys?
Yeah, yep. So was blowing there a bit, obviously sucking in those goalposts, but I think everyone was. But yeah, the body pulled up pretty good for the first hit out for a long time. Pretty happy with the match fitness. You know, it was just a fast game. The intensity that it was played at, it was a very tough match. So you know, it's a good opportunity for the boys to see where their match fitness is at and where their strength is as well. So 40.
Your shout?
Injuries, Laurie?
No, all our guys pulled up pretty well. They all seem quite happy. We're just checking with everyone in there, so no, they're all pretty good, which is great. Which is great.
Positive out of it
Yep.
too. There's no injuries.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Tell me.